What's going on? Jake here with NA Fitness, and today I'm going to cover a few of my opinions on supplements. Mainly, which ones do you need, which ones are okay to have, and which ones can you really just avoid altogether. A lot of people out there do not have sponsors. I am one of those people. So when you're looking at a budget too, you have to kind of figure out, okay, I know that supplements can help, but what one should I be going with? I am on a budget. So today I'm going to be covering kind of the good supplements, the bad supplements, and then kind of that gray area as well. First supplement, protein powder. I feel that anybody who is looking to gain weight or lose weight or really just general health is probably going to look at investing in some sort of a protein powder. Mainly because it's a very good way for you to get some extra protein throughout the day without having to scarf down a huge big meal. So, the next supplement is creatine. Creatine is one of the supplements I feel if you're looking to gain weight or increase your performance, or even put more weight on some of your lifts, like the bench, squat, deadlift, overhead press. Creatine is something you might want to look into. It is naturally produced in the body, but not in high volumes to where it isn't going to make a big difference. Supplementing with creatine, I feel is going to give you that extra boost, and honestly, it's not that expensive of a supplement. Honestly, when you're looking for it, you don't need anything crazy, anything super high, muscular, and performance-enhancing. Creatine. Honestly, just simple creatine monohydrate is going to be good. If you look on the back and you try and find the ingredient list, honestly, there really shouldn't be that much. It should be creatine, pretty much basic, just stuff like that. So the next supplement I'm going to cover are pre-workouts. And this is where we're getting kind of in that gray zone of, supplements that you don't really need, but if you have the extra money, they're not going to hurt. Pre-workouts, I feel, are definitely one of them that pretty much anyone who's looking to work out is going to look at the possibility of some sort of pre-workout or booster, energy, whatever it might be. If you're working out very early in the day or late in the evening like I do after work, then sometimes it's going to give you a little extra energy and boost in the gym and kind of drive you through it. If you're a little on a budget, you can always look at having coffee or maybe like I wouldn't really recommend an energy drink because they usually have a lot of sugar in them. But a pre-workout, again, if you're willing to spend extra, maybe $30 or so per month, then the pre-workout is going to be pretty good for you. The next supplements I'm going to cover are simple multivitamins. Multivitamins, fish oils, polypeptide enzyme, things like that. The reason why I feel this is still kind of in that gray area is if you're eating a really good diet and your workout is good and you're eating the right food, you should honestly be getting all the vitamins and nutrients from the food alone. I take a multivitamin just to kind of make sure that I have enough, just kind of as a safety precaution. It's a very cheap supplement to get. Like this right here is just a simple one a day. You have 100 tablets, and I think this is maybe $5, $6. Very simple stuff. So it's not really breaking the bank with it. The fish oil, again, I put it in that gray area because you don't 100% need it, but I feel it can help, with your joints. And I don't really have a lot of joint pain, and that could be a placebo effect, but it could be because of the fish oil supplementation. And the last one I have right here, again, is optional. It is pie enzyme. It is a complex that's supposed to help a little bit with digestion. I don't feel that it's really needed for everybody, but if you are eating a lot of food and you feel that you kind of have a rock in your stomach after each meal, or maybe in the bathroom it's not treating you very well, look into pie enzymes, kind of help with digestion, just so the food moves a little easier through your body, especially if you're trying to bulk and you are eating in a surplus. The last supplement I'm going to cover in the gray zone is glutamine. I feel it's really good for that added recovery. So if you are, hammering yourself in the gym, going hard, lifting heavy, and you are finding you are sore 2, 3, 4, 5 days out, then glutamine might be something that will help you with the recovery. I do notice that when I'm not using glutamine, I am sore a little bit longer, and when I supplement with it, I'm still sore, but not to the same crippling degree. Like my leg workouts, if they're hard, 2, 3, even 4 days later, I am still in pain, and it is affecting me. It's hard to walk, honestly. I do kind of have a bit of a weird crippling wobble to it. When I put glutamine back in, I do notice that my recovery time does come down a little bit. I'm still sore about 3 or 4 days out, but definitely not to the same extent. Again, it's not 100% necessary. It depends really on what your goals are and how you are in the gym. If you're not extremely sore, mostly throughout the week, it's not something that you really need to look into with it. And for the zone of supplements that I feel you really don't need to waste your money with, even if you have a little bit extra, is testosterone boosters. Because, again, unless you are older or you have a testosterone deficiency or hormone deficiency, again, you should probably see your doctor about it and see an actual hormone replacement therapy. But if you're not in any of those categories, if you're a young 20-something male or a female, a testosterone booster honestly is not going to give you the performance-enhancing effect you think. When I was a kid, when I was starting to work out, I thought, okay, this says testosterone booster, it's basically going to be like a steroid. Honestly, no. With testosterone boosters, it's really just not going to show you that anabolic, steroid-like effect that you're expecting it to. No matter how hard you want to, no matter who sends it out, if you're being able to buy it from GNC or over-the-counter, it's not really going to show any effect that you're expecting like that. The other supplements, honestly, that I really wouldn't waste my time with are pumping agents, things that are really just designed to give you a better pump. Honestly, the supplements, again, they're not going to hurt you, but in my opinion, I really wouldn't waste my time with it. The only time I've used supplements that are designed really just to give you a pump is if it's a free sample that I get from an expo. So there you have it. Real quick video. These are basically the supplements that I feel are kind of the really good ones, the ones you really shouldn't waste your time with, and then kind of that gray area. If you're really living on a budget, again, I think the protein, the creatine, you're fine with that. If you have a little extra money, you can splurge for some of the extra items, like pre-workouts, maybe a multivitamin is always great to have. Glutamine, again, that depends really on your recovery. If you just take all of it out and you're really on a budget, honestly, you can take all these things out, even the protein, honestly. If you're getting enough protein from your diet, from whole food, that is great. That is better than a supplement. Obviously, a whole food is always going to be better. The creatine, if honestly you only have $30 for supplements, the creatine is probably what I would look at, because that's something, unless you're eating a large amount of red meat, the body is just not going to make enough to get that effect you want. So that's what we're looking at with this. Again, do understand that these are supplements. They are meant to supplement, not replace. So these should already be supplementing a well-rounded diet, a good fitness regimen, and really an overall healthy lifestyle. If you try and replace any of those with a supplement, it's not going to get the same effect. Again, that's what's in the name. It is a supplement. Other than that, guys, let me know in the comments down below, what do you feel are the necessary supplements? What do you feel are kind of the most overrated and exaggerated ones? Which one do you think people on the market are pushing the most? And which ones really, if you're just starting off, which one's the ones you start kind of as your staple? Other than that, guys, let me I know the comments. Again, like, subscribe, hit me up on Instagram. Other than that, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.